Well, welcome back everybody to Commentators Corner. You join us after that crazy German Grand Prix. Andy and I were treated to quite an intense first couple of laps, that's for sure. Andy, go through that top three very quickly. We had Spike, Warren and Lyronix. That championship lead has come down by 10 points. Just give a quick summary of that race, Andy, for anyone who missed it.
Oh, first 10 laps, as I mentioned, even on stream, was like commentating on a 25% esports mini league race because they're so frantic. It was absolutely mental. An incredible race. Calmed down a little bit, but there's still plenty of action all the way through the field. But everything going on behind just meant that your race winner for the second time this season, Spike, was pretty much able to drive away. Warren did chase him down, but penalty couldn't quite catch up, and penalties would have hindered him anyway. In the end, and we have a podium, which is, I would say, on any given week, probably three of the quickest drivers in the league right now.
Absolutely, and let's turn our attention to those drivers. So first of all, let's start with our race winner, Spike. Spike, qualifying obviously chucked a spanner into the works, and it looked like you just kept your nose clean for those first 10 laps and built up a big lead, and it went from there. Just talk us through that race.
Good evening, guys. Yeah, it was. Qualifying was the car felt about as good as it's ever felt actually in the wet. Normally I kind of struggle a little bit, especially with the fronts, but yeah, it was quite good. I mean, a little bit disappointed to miss out on pole. I was 2.5 tenths down on my last lap because I made a mistake into turn 2. Totally my fault. But then managed to get within 5/100ths of it was. So P2. And I was umming about the hards and the mediums, and I kind of ran out of time, so I ended up on the mediums anyway, which turned out to be the correct call.
And obviously the medium tyres to the hard tyres, you sort of push those mediums past the halfway mark, and it was a bit of odd there. It looked like 16 laps on those tyres, so it was really pushing towards that halfway mark. The tyres must have been pretty good for you.
Yeah, they were quite good. The last couple of laps they were starting to give up a little bit, but yeah, the balance of the car was really good. Had a good front end. Had no issues with the tyre temperatures either, so that's good. Yeah, just the car was good.
Yeah, and like I said, it just seemed like you had one of the most quiet races I think I've ever seen in TTL so far. All that action happened behind you, which I'm guessing is a good thing to see in your mirrors.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the races which not a lot went on for me, which is unusual because I'm normally always the one that's in the middle of it. So it was nice to get out in front. Obviously made advantage of the medium tyres on the first lap just to get ahead, and then just controlled it really towards the end. I mean, obviously Warren was faster, obviously on the nice fresh mediums. Was watching the gap. I know we had a penalty. It was just all about trying not to get a penalty in T1. To be honest, that was it really.
And Championship League comes down to 10 points now as we head to Belgium. How confident are you of maybe taking the lead at the next race?
We'll see. I think I'll be honest, I didn't even notice Lyronix had made a mistake until I realised he wasn't second anymore. And I was like, oh, where's he gone? Yeah, everyone's going to be there. Only the fast drivers will be there again, so we'll have to see what happens. In a straight fight, we'll see who comes out on top.
Andy, I'll hand the mic over to you.
You've not really stolen my question, but Spike's basically just answered it with saying best man coming out on top, because I was going to ask about the championship side of things, but yeah, now you're getting in on the act. You're just copying Kieran there. It's ridiculous.
Apologies.
It's alright, I'll let you wait, mate. But good job, and didn't see much of you, but sometimes that's the best races for a driver.
Yeah, I nothing to worry about. Time this time, so that's fine. I could see there's quite a lot going on behind, so that's absolutely fine. I don't mind being not a lot of screen time if I'm out in front. So, good race.
Well, congratulations on your second win of the season, then, bud.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for joining us, Spike. We'll look forward to seeing you in Belgium.
Excellent. Awesome job as always, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So next up in Commentators Corner we have Warren. Warren, second podium for you in 2 races. Just talk us through that German Grand Prix. That looked a bit hectic.
Well, I think the best way to sum it up in a few words is I hate every corner on the track. There's just the penalties were annoying, let's say. They put a spanner in the works, so I just basically gave up and tried to go for hot lap runs every couple of laps, which didn't work out very well, but I caught up at least.
And obviously, second place, you went for that alternate strategy of going on the medium tyres first, and the hard tyres first, and then the mediums. But you picked up those penalties. Obviously, things could have gone a little bit better. Just talk us through those first 10 laps, as it looked a bit hectic.
I mean, first 10 laps, lap 1 was horrible. I ended up falling behind a couple of people, and then I can't really just. Then I got caught up behind. Oh no, I managed to somehow hit White, but on my screen he ghosted, so I was like, okay, yeah, I'll go through him, and then he span. But he ended up going into the pits anyway, so I don't really think it caused him too much harm. And then I ended up getting caught out by Sean and Lighty, and then yeah, I had to get past them. So yeah.
And so next up we go to Belgium. Obviously we haven't seen you race at Belgium before, so talk to us about it. Is it one of your good tracks, or is it a track you'd rather avoid?
I mean, personally I have no hope at that track. I mean, from what I think, I have no hope at that track. I'm just gonna be stuck probably in 6th if I have somewhat decent pace, but generally I hope it goes well, but it probably won't.
Well, you seem to be in good form, so maybe you could carry that good form onto you when we head to Spa. Andy, have you got any questions for you? I'll hand the mic over to you.
Well, mine's
Don't tell me you stole them again.
No, I think I found one. I'm going to need to start writing stuff down, so I've got stuff. I'm thinking a wee bit more longer term here then. So obviously 2 races in there, that's 2 second places. Surely, obviously, your goal for the rest of the season is going to be to finish as high as possible, but if you've surely got one eye on next season and possibly mounting a championship charge, surely, with this pace.
I mean, hopefully. I mean, next season, yeah, I'm going to try to go for the championship, obviously, but for this season, I'm more focused on it now. I'm trying to get Renault up in the constructors, because when I joined, we were a bit far down, but now I guess we're a bit higher up. So that's generally my main focus. I don't really care about the drivers at this moment in time. So yeah.
Well, fair enough. Congratulations on a second place in a row, and I'm sure it won't be long before we see you on that top step. Well done again tonight, mate.
Hopefully. I'm coming for you, Spike.
Bring it on, son, bring it on.
Well, thank you for joining us, Warren, and we look forward to talking to you in Belgium.
Okay, see you.
Let's see who else we've got in the chat. There's so many now. It's nobody. That's it. I like that style. And Andy said to me, "Oh, if too many of them turn up like last time, I'm just going to bed." So bailed, absolutely bailed. Anyway, that will wrap it up.
What was the one we had last season? It was like 8 of them, and we had like Lambo and Marquez and everyone, and that was mental.
That was
Never want to do that again.
That was a bit of a mental one. Of course, Blizzard started his one-word answers by then, but there we go. But anyway, hopefully you will tune in next time for our live stream of Belgium. When we go there next week, you can join me, and I believe James will be joining me all the way from F2 into F1. So the happy team is rejoining for TTL F2 and F1 for the next 2 weeks. So hopefully you like the sound of us, because you're stuck with it for 2 weeks. Make sure you tune in tomorrow as well. Malcolm will be covering TTFL as he returns to the commentary box. Great to see him back. And of course, Andy can do his little segment on TTP cars coming on Saturday.
Yes, indeed. So it will be James in the box as well for Saturday, 8:30 start for this one. New season, season 3, and we've got 2 championships in the one night for you. We start off with what is called Renault Roulette, so it's a different Renault car each of the 8 weeks, 15-minute sprint race, and then we go into the RSO1 series, so it's 2 10-minute qualifying sessions with a 15-minute race in between each of them. First round this weekend is at Daytona International, and the weather's interesting, shall I say. Join us on Saturday at 8:30 and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Well, Andy, we can't just end it now. We've got Recon in the commentary box now.
Am I late?
It's
always a Dutchie.
It's alright. It's alright, Recon. We've got time, don't worry. hold
Don't
the
worry,
end
we're
of the
just
stream.
starting.
Well, hold the end of the stream. We're all right. Recon, thank you for joining us. Obviously, it looked a bit hectic out there, but you looked like you had a recovery drive of dreams. Just talk us through that first 10 laps to begin with.
Oh man, it was awful. I think Spike hit T-roll and he flew off the track, and I was trying to avoid it, but I steered left instead of right, so my front wing was damaged. Then
I was nowhere near T-roll at any point during the race. Just putting that out there.
It'll have been Jack.
Yeah, the other Mercedes. There's 2 Mercedes.
Oh yeah,
I was leading the race.
Jack was the guy that bended T-roll. My bad.
Sorry, mate. No worries.
And then the second to last corner, someone spun me as well, so I got spun and my front wing was all the way gone first lap. So I had to pit for hards and we do a really long stand on that tire, but I had really good pace. And just, I don't know how, but in the final few laps I just had so much pace and I was all the way in 5th. I don't know how I came back to 5th, but I had too much penalties, so I've finished in P7 because I was pushing too much.
And of course you had that battle with Jack then in the Mercedes down towards turn 6. Obviously a little bit of squeezing going on. You actually found yourself onto the grass but still made the move stick. The heart rate must have gone up a little bit there.
Yeah, he didn't left me too much space, but I got past, so it doesn't really matter. It was good hard racing.
That's always good to hear. So we've got Belgium next, Recon. Obviously we come away from the turn 1 nightmare of Germany and we head towards the, it seems Radion seems to be the place where people get the penalties. Are you looking forward to Belgium?
Yeah, I got good pace in Belgium. The only thing is that I have 2 races now where I've been so unlucky with qualifying in the rain, because now I qualified on P9 and the race in Austria I qualified P12 or something. It was really awful because I crashed, and this time I didn't have too much fuel, so I had no fuel. I was doing my lap on lean, so that wasn't pretty good. But yeah, I just hope that qualifying in Spa is dry and then my real pace shows. But now I'm driving for P5 all the time because I start all the way at the back and have some unlucky things.
And Andy, I'll hand the mic over to you.
Well, you mentioned obviously the bit with Jack. It was, you said in your own words, it was good hard racing. Were you insistent in trying to get it up to the inside when you made the move stick as a bit of... I felt the lap or two before and he basically outbraked himself and forced you off the track. Was it a wee bit of kind of retaliation of, no, I'm coming the way I want to come?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I wanted to go to the inside, because the first 2 or 3 overtakes that I tried to pull off, I was on the outside and he always braked so late and then pushed me off. So I know that I needed to know that if I was going to make a move stick, I have to go to the inside, and he almost pushed me off the track. I did a bit. I was on the grass, but I put it off. He went wide, so I had the best exit and just pulled away. But I had too much. I had 9 seconds worth of penalties. And wide at 3 and well, none. So.
Still solid points, so in the end P5 would have been nice, but P7, considering the start of the race, it's definitely something to be happy about, I would say. So well done on P7, and hopefully you have better luck in Belgium next time out.
Yeah man, thank you.
And thank you for joining us, Recon. We look forward to seeing you in Belgium.
Yeah, better late than never, huh?
Well, that really will do it now for the stream. So thank you very much for tuning in. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you're notified every time the channel goes live. It goes live tomorrow with Malcor TTFL, so make sure you're tuning in for that one around about the same time, 8 PM BST. You can also follow this league on Twitter. It's at TTL_F1. You can follow me whilst you're there as well. It's at KSMCGF1, and you can also follow Andy whilst you're there as well,
which is at Andy81287, or exactly what you see in the screen right now.
Absolutely. And we'll hopefully see you next time for the Belgian Grand Prix. Until then, I've been Kieran McGinley.
And I've been Andy Campbell.
Take care of yourselves, and we will see you next time.
Ta-ra.